Oh, why did I start the club? Well, you see, community service is a thing that not a lot of people do nowadays. If people don't earn a profit, they don't really want to do much of anything. And that's why I love working with these wonderful people from 4:15 to 6:37 every day. Community service is also a thing that is stigmatized, and it's, not appreciated as much in the community at large, as they say. That's why I popularized this quote: "Don't let what other people think stop you from doing the things you love." And unfortunately, when I looked up the quote, let's just say the author's not important. Although I must say, the greatest part about this club is that these people adore me. I mean, they love me. They're great, but it's so great that I get to work with these people who just love the things I do and appreciate the things I do for them. It really fuels the engine that I have for my creativity and my leadership in this club. And I'm so excited for the future.
Yeah, so it's just so cool because the other weekend I was at this Mumford & Sons concert and drove over to Portland and my friend's little VW. And it was just so cool to be there with all these just amazing people who just love music, And I think that's a really important part of hopefully what I'm gonna show to these people in this club. But then when I was there, it was just so sad to see the harm people were doing to the environment. I mean, people are throwing their cigarettes away, throwing their little drug bags away. It's like, God, don't you guys care about the environment a little bit? I mean, and that's a big part of why I think this is so important to do, is just pick up trash for people and really help out for what matters. Yeah, when I was over there in Portland, I went to this just amazing vegan restaurant. They had everything from just vegan fish, vegan chicken, some nachos. I even had these tacos there, and they tasted like fish. I mean, I had a bite. It's like, oh my God, this tastes like fish. And it's just so interesting that people can't get that concept in their head. That it's so easy to just make some sort of thing, like tofu or whatever it is, and put it in and have flavor, and it tastes like fish. It's just so easy, and it matters so much, I mean, I've been, for the past couple years, I've been looking into going down the Amazon, and just, with some shamans there, and it's no big deal, it's totally fine. But anyways, in this being totally connected, away from everybody else, away from the Western civilization. But because we have so many people are just want so much meat from McDonald's and Burger King and whatever else that they're cutting down the rainforest, and that's why. I'm sorry, it's just a little bit too much, Just so easy to go vegan.
Why did I join this club? Let me stop you there, buddy. You should know that you're talking to the smartest individual in this group. Let's just get that out of the way. But if you need reassurance, I'm almost guaranteed, I am guaranteed to be my school's valedictorian. What else? I mean, there's just so many great things about me. Where do I start, I have a 4.3 GPA, which I intend on raising. I mean, don't worry about it. And I almost have a full ride to Harvard guaranteed as long as I get a few hours of that community service. So, I think that answers your question about why I'm in this club. Yeah.
I am Abigail. I spend most of my time alone, but I'm perfectly fine with that. Don't get me wrong. Don't like people. My parents made me join because they said it would help with my social skills, whatever that means.
Why did I join this club? It's pretty simple, really. I didn't. I got caught for possession a couple months back, and numbnuts over there thought it'd be a good idea for me to do this rather than highway cleanup. I've been in this club for about 2 months now. I haven't learned a thing. Is that it? Do we have any more questions? Because I really don't know what to say.
Well, to be honest, this is just way too orthodox for me. The reason I'm in this club is mainly because it's just too conformist not to be. I don't know why you're even wasting your time here filming this club when you could be checking out the group I run. pretty dope, not gonna lie.
To be honest, this is way too mainstream for me. I mean, the only reason why I really even joined this club is because it was way too mainstream for me to not be in it. I mean, I don't get why you're even wasting time filming for this club when you could be looking at my sick blog for Gucci enthusiasts. I mean, it's pretty dope, NGL.
Yes, they care about where we live. Went on a horseback trip in Egypt this one time with my godparents. It's pretty sick. Although they didn't enjoy it much. They have allergies. Why would you go on a horseback trip to Egypt if you have allergies? What are you allergic to? The sand? Oh yeah, check it out.
Well, the main reason I joined this club is because in years past, my parents had always been very persistent that I give back and do good. My father, he owns a local insurance company, Wilson Insurance, but it's always been a different name in my mind, whatever. But whatever puts food on the table. But yeah, ever since last June when my mother passed, I just tried to find joy in the little things, and giving back to people and making people feel good is one of those things.
The reason I joined this club was because, years in the past, my family has always been very persistent, in giving back to the community. They put a pretty charge on that, they put a lot of weight on my shoulders, and it's just a lot to carry, but it's whatever, because at the moment, I'm enjoying it. But other than that, it's not bad. But my parents' company, the insurance company, Wilson Insurance, it doesn't matter. But I give it a different name. But whatever puts on food on the table, right? But since the passing of my mom this past June, I've been learning to really be more grateful for things, enjoy things more often. And I don't know, that's just one of those things, one of those moments that gives me so much joy, giving back to the community, and it all feels good.
Hi, I am Mort Landry. People in my old town used to call me names. Mortician, Mortifyingly Hideous, Mortal Kombat Useless Edition, Mortal Abomination, Dia de los Mortos. Now that I think of it, my mom's really the only one who called me Mort anymore. I told this group that my name was Sylvester, and that's a lie. But now they just call me Fester.
I am Mort Landry. Most of my people in my last town called me Mortified, Mortician, Mortifyingly Hideous, Mortal Abomination, Dia de los Mortos, Mortal Kombat the Useless Edition. Now that I think about it, my mom is the only person that calls me Mort. That's why I told this club my name was Sylvester, but that didn't work out because they started calling me Fester.